this evening on 98.7 The Coast. The Middle Township girls in a South Jersey Group 2 playoff game were 57-9 winners over Haddon Township over Overbrook. They will take on Collingswood in the next round, who upset Haddon Township in that other game. So congratulations to Middle Township for that. And now we're live courtside to see the Middle Township boys take on Pennsauken Tech in a South Jersey Group 2 opener. And this is kind of an interesting matchup, buddy. It's a 6-11 game in terms of the seeding. Middle Township, the 6 seed, and Pennsauken Tech, the 11. But you don't often see 11 seeds come into a state playoff game with a record of 17-7. And Pennsauken Tech, the Tornadoes, are an independent team, not part of a league, but they have 4 players that score in double figures and well into double figures. They have Michael Smith, the senior forward, averages over 18 a game. And then Zach Hidalgo and Angel Martinez, 2 senior guards, average just under 14 a game. And then they got a senior forward in Karan Drummond, who averages a little over 6 points a game but leads the team in rebounding at 7.6. So this Pennsauken Tech team may not be the traditional 11 seed where if you're the 6, you think you're going to have a comfortable victory. And the first thing you look at when you see the teams warm up, buddy, is that Pennsauken Tech has quite a bit of size compared to Middle Township.
Yeah, Brian, they come in, they're really a well-balanced team. You know, and as you hit on, with 3 guys that average well into double figures, and then the size that these guys have. I mean, this is a team where you're looking at the floor, you know, you're looking at 6'5", 6'5", you know, 6'4". They're going to be a very formidable foe, especially with the fact that the Panthers are not going to have Gavin Aftanis tonight, who's their leading rebounder.
Yeah, Gavin Aftanis is out. He rolled his ankle in a game against Heightstown in the regular season finale, a Middle Township victory. That win actually snapped a 4-game losing streak for Middle. But Aftanis expects to be available to play on Wednesday if Middle Township wins. Now, the winner of this game will take on either Haddonfield or Lower Cape May. And should Middle Township win it and Lower Cape May pull off the upset at Haddonfield tonight, we'll have a middle-lower game here on Wednesday night, which would be awfully interesting. But we got a long way to go before we get to that. And it's Middle Township and Pennsauken Tech here. And Middle Township comes in at 16-7. And they are a very, very young team. They have one of the best freshmen in South Jersey in Jameer McNeil, who averages 12.3 points per game, 3.8 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 69 steals. He leads Middle in those 3 categories, the final 2 categories, assists and steals. And he's second in scoring to his older brother, Bubba, who's a sophomore, who averages 13.1 a game. And then sophomore Anthony Trombetta, who actually comes off the bench for Middle, is averaging 11.7 points per game, certainly one of the best 6th men in the area. So, and Middle, without Aftanis in the lineup, will start an all-underclassmen starting lineup tonight with a freshman, 3 sophomores, and a junior. So for Middle Township, their best days are ahead of them, but that's not to say they can't make noise in this tournament here. Camden is the prohibitive favorite in Group 2, but then after that, pretty much anybody could make a run. And Middle's fortunate that they're on the other side of the bracket from Camden, and they could do some things in this tournament. And we've got a packed house here now. As the fans have really rolled in here, we're probably 3/4 full for this contest.
And this is going to be, an exciting basketball game again here tonight. You know, the Tornadoes, they come in here, as Brian said, with that 17-7 record, and they're a very formidable foe. Again, you don't see a lot of 11 seeds with 17 wins.
High school
but tonight, that's what we're looking at.
High school basketball on the coast, proudly brought to you by Lucky Bones in Cape May. They support all the athletes in Cape May County. Stop at Lucky Bones for great food with great friends. That's Lucky Bones at the foot of the bridge in Cape May. Crest Savings Bank is a proud sponsor of local sports. Wishes everyone the best of luck in today's game. Banking since 1919 with branches to serve you throughout Cape May County. Visit CrestSavings.com. Starting lineups are being introduced for Pennsauken Tech, and they are all seniors in their starting lineup. The guards are Zach Hidalgo and Angel Martinez. The center is Karan Drummond, and the forwards are John Covington and Michael Smith. The Tornadoes of Pennsauken Tech wearing their dark away uniforms, their dark maroon uniforms trimmed in white. They're coached by Thomas Mitchell. And for Middle Township, they'll wear the home whites trimmed in orange and black, coached by Lamar Greer. Starters are freshman Jameer McNeil, sophomores Bubba McNeil and Anthony Trombetta, who moves into the starting lineup now. And the forwards, Michael Zarfati and junior Devin Bach, who replaces Aftanis in the starting lineup. And, you know, Middle, buddy, two things about Middle. They've been a slow starting team this year. They've gotten off the slow starts in a lot of their games, and they have not been a great rebounding team. And without Aftanis, that could make them even worse. So we'll see how that goes. That's certainly a trend to follow. Well, three officials on the game as usual, and it's Frank Burbridge, Frank Bazil. And you know, if there's a big game out there in South Jersey, Mr. Ed Gorski is on it. And he is the lead official. Middleton, if you're watching on CoastSportsToday.com, which is being produced by Chris Knoll, it's at Middle Township in white, going from left to right across your video screen. Go ahead,
let's not forget our main man back at the studio, pushing all the right buttons, Norm.
Oh, we can't forget him, but Norm's actually not pushing the buttons. It's John. He's over on 106.3. It's Karan Drummond for Pennsauken Tech. Devin Bach for Middle. Ball's in the air. Middle controls it. Here comes Jameer McNeil. Walks across the division line. Hands off to Bubba McNeil. Over to Zarfati. Trombetta left side to Jameer McNeil. Drives, kicks. Bubba McNeil. Right elbow jumper. In and out. Rebound brought down by Covington of Pennsauken Tech. Hidalgo hands off to Martinez. Martinez against Jameer McNeil. Martinez drives, shut off, comes back to the top of the key. It's swung right side to Smith, their leading scorer, picked up by Zarfati. Smith bounces to Martinez, he travels. That was a really good defensive set there for Middle Township, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what, you know, Middle Township's going to need to be doing that all night. You know, they have to bring, you know, their A game defensively, and as you said, Brian, they've really got to be on the boards. They got to box out and trying to limit the Tornadoes to one shot.
Jameer McNeil down the lane was stripped, and Pennsauken Tech has the basketball. John Covington took it out of his hands. Here's Martinez, top of the lane, stolen away by Zarfati. Zarfati running for Middle. Zarfati down the lane to the basket. Blocking foul is called. That is the right call. The defender, John Covington, appeared to have good position, buddy, but he actually turned his body and turned his shoulders away from the defender, and that takes you out of legal guarding position. That's a good call, and Zarfati will go to the line for two shots.
Well, and obviously what happened, Zarfati was coming at him with a head of steam, going up with his left hand, and as you said, Covington, he then flinched at that last second, and that negates him having that position.
Zarfati missed the first foul shot. We have no score, 6:46 to go first period. Second free throw is good, nothing but net. Middle's going to show some pressure here. Covington with it, got it to Hidalgo. Hidalgo crossover dribble to the lane, and his layup is good.
Well, and Zach Hidalgo, Brian, he really made that look easy. No help side defense at all from Middle Township.
McNeil goes over to Trombetta. Trombetta bounces to Bach. Bach drives, kicks in the corner to Jameer McNeil. He drives. Shot was blocked back into his hands. Trombetta for three, no good off the iron. Offensive rebound, Zarfati. Got it out to Bubba McNeil. Great catch by Bubba McNeil to keep possession alive for Middle. Here's Jameer McNeil behind box screen. Stops at the left elbow, goes to Zarfati. Swung across to Bubba McNeil. Dribble penetrates, foul line area, left elbow jumper. Got the friendly roll.
That was a nice shot. That time off the dribble, left elbow. He came to a nice jump stop, squared up, and was able to get the friendly roll.
Hidalgo over to Martinez. Martinez back to Hidalgo. High post pass to Smith. Smith into the paint, got to the basket and laid it in. Timeout. Oh no, no timeout. We had a whistle blown. And I think we have a delay of game warning called against Pennsauken Tech for batting the ball away. And if they do that again or have any other kind of a delay of game warning in the game, it's a technical foul. Here's Jameer McNeil for Middle. Bounces to Michael Zarfati. Up to Devin Bach, swung over to McNeil again on the left side. Drives into the paint, floater, no good. Rebound goes off of Pennsauken Tech and out of bounds.
And that time, Jameer took he took the ball right down the middle of that defense.
They get it into Bubba McNeil in the post. Layup is good. Good move, Bubba McNeil. Bubba's not tall, but he made himself big, buddy, by creating space, and he laid it up and in.
Well, again, he uses that left hand, which he is left-handed. He went up strong, used the glass, and was able to convert the bucket.
Smith hands off to Hidalgo. Hidalgo trying to bull his way into the lane. Blocked by Bach and out of bounds.
And Hidalgo, he's looking at the official for a little help.
There was some contact there, buddy, but in a state playoff game, I don't think you want that foul being called. They enter it to Drummond. Drummond nearly turns it over, and we're going to have a jump ball possession to Pennsauken Tech.
And that time, again, Middle Township did a good job defensively on that right baseline, doubling down on the ball.
And here's a near steal by Middle, but it's Hidalgo. Got it over to Martinez. Kicks in the corner. Smith for three. That was blocked. Then we have a foul on Pennsauken Tech on the rebound. Jameer McNeil blocked it. Drummond got called for a push-off.
And that's going to be the second team foul against the Tornadoes. Drummond picks up his first. 4:24 to play, first quarter. It's Middle Township 5, Pennsauken Tech
Middle Township
4.
Turns it over, though.
And again, Brian, it's another area Middle Township wants to limit the turnovers.
Hidalgo with it against Bubba McNeil. Comes across the division line, goes to Martinez. Martinez back to Hidalgo. Martinez, low post, drives, no good but a foul, and he'll go to the line for two shots.
And they're going to get Devin Bach trying to defend that baseline. And Hidalgo, it was Martinez, came back out from under the basket, draws that foul.
Free throw is good by Martinez. Tied at 5. First sub into the game, Kamar Whitfield for Pennsauken Tech.
And Whitfield's another senior. He averages 5.2 a game and 6 rebounds.
Second free throw by Martinez is good. 6-5 Pennsauken Tech. Here comes Jameer McNeil. Goes to Zarfati. Back to Jameer on the left side. Crossover dribble. Oh, nice move at the foul line. His jumper's no good. Oh, it is good. Got the friendly bounce. Jameer McNeil.
You're getting caught with these friendly bounces.
Well, I'm trying to speak a little quicker than you are. Driving to the basket is Smith. No good. Rebound, Jameer McNeil. Here goes Zarfati. Zarfati down the lane. To the basket. No good but a foul. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, that time Michael Zarfati did a good job. He went strong to the hole on the right side. And with a little fake, he was able to get Whitfield up in the air. Draws that contact. It's Kamar Whitfield's first. Team's third against Pennsauken Tech.
No good by Zarfati. He's just 1 of 3 from the line. Freshman Aiden Howell into the game for Middle Township. He's going to replace Devin Bach, so Middle is rather small here with Zarfati at about 6'1.5", the tallest player on the floor for the Panthers. Second free throw by Zarfati is good. Middle showing pressure here. They get it into Hidalgo. Hidalgo running. Hidalgo to the right, and he's fouled by Aiden Howell.
And the freshman, the 6-foot freshman, is going to pick up his first personal. It's going to be the second team foul against the Middle Township. 3:26 to play, first quarter. It's Middle 8, Pennsauken Tech 6.
Hidalgo with the basketball. Goes left side to Martinez. Martinez brings it over to the right in front of the middle bench. Gets a ball screen. Kicks. Nearly stolen. It is stolen. What a play by McNeil. He'll go to the basket. No good but a foul. A tremendous play by Jameer McNeil. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And I'll tell you what, you got to give Angel Martinez credit there, Brian. That's one of those ones where you don't give up an easy layup. You know, he made sure that McNeil was not going to have an attempt, you know, to score the basket and then for that three-point play.
McNeil's first foul shot with Middle leading 8-6 is no good. Middle's off to just a 2 for 5 start at the line with 3:26 to go in the first quarter.
That last foul on Angel Martinez, his first, team's 4th.
Second one is also no good. Stolen away on the rebound by Zarfati. Bubba McNeil with it. Flips over to Jameer. He drives, top of the lane, kicks. Aiden Howell for 3. It's blocked, and he's fouled on the rebound. Howell had reached in for the rebound there and got fouled by Smith.
And again, Middle Township fortunate that time. The shot, Howell's shot was blocked right back to him.
Ooh, Zarfati almost went back court there. But now he drives to the basket, had his shot blocked though. Rebound to Smith. Smith outlets. Martinez to the basket. Blocked by Jameer McNeil. What a play. Bubba McNeil pushing. Gets into the lane. Goes to the basket. Layup no good. Tipped up by Tarbotton, no good. Tarbotton to Zarfati for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound brought down by Pennsauken Tech. They're running. Angel Martinez to the basket. Stripped by Tarbotton and out of bounds.
Now, I'll tell you what, you want to talk about some up and down action right there. Both teams showing their athleticism.
Here's a steal, McNeil, Bubba McNeil. Turns, fires, no good. Long rebound to Zarfati, dips in, layup. No good but a foul. Boy, and Middle is really doing it at the defensive end in this quarter so far, buddy, but they're having trouble finishing and making free throws. Zarfati, who's 2 for 4 from there, will go to the line for 2.
Well, and Brian, that's their 5th offensive rebound.
And Zarfati no good again on the free throw. Matt Barkas will check in for Anthony Trombetta.
And again, now Zarfati 2 of 5. Middle 2 for 7 as a team. And they're getting these offensive rebounds, but they're not able to convert.
Second one by Zarfati is good. He's got 3. It's 9-6 middle. 2:31 to go in the first quarter. Hidalgo bounces down low to Covington. Covington turns and slips it off the glass and in.
Yeah, what a tough shot. Covington showing good body control. Nice pump fake.
Aiden Howe stripped. Going to the basket is Hidalgo to Martinez. Back to Hidalgo. Layup no good. Jameer McNeil running for middle. McNeil behind the back. Goes to the basket. No good. Outlet pass by Pennsauken Tech. Smith to the basket. And the layup is good.
And that time, Matt Barkus, he just took a dive too early.
10-9, Pennsauken Tech. Timeout on the floor. Middle Township calls it. Back after this 30-second break on 98.7, 106.3 The Shore. Back on 106.3 The Shore. 10-9, Middle Township trailing Pennsauken Tech late first quarter. Nothing can compare to a great cheesesteak and an ice-cold milkshake. Be sure to check out Steaks, Shakes, and Cakes in Cape May Courthouse. Open daily 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Stauffer Edwards, certified public accountants in Wildwood, proudly supports the Cape May County High School basketball community. That's Stauffer Edwards in Wildwood, 609-522-0246. Shore Sim Golf is proud to sponsor this high school basketball broadcast. Shore Sim Golf is located on Indian Trail Road right next to Coho Brew. ShoreSimGolf.com.
The action's coming from all angles. It's the Pennsauken Tech cheerleaders against the middle cheerleaders in backflips. I don't think that would be my category, Brian.
No. Agreed. Especially after the seats we have tonight. I might need a double appointment at the chiropractor tomorrow. Here's Middle with the basketball, trailing by a point. Jameer McNeil into the lane, kicks. Barkus for 3, short. Rebound brought down by Aiden Howe, and he is fouled. The freshman slips in for an offensive rebound, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots. And again, buddy, you mentioned it earlier. Middle Township getting quite a few offensive rebounds here.
Well, again, that's their 7th offensive rebound, and we're only in the first quarter.
First one is good by Howell. Jordan Underwood into the game for Pennsauken Tech, junior guard. Howell makes just 1 of 2. Pennsauken Tech the rebound. Covington kicks back. 3 ball on the way is short by Hidalgo. Rebound saved in bounds by Bach. And Covington has it in the corner. Underwood's pass tipped into the backcourt, nearly stolen by Jameer McNeil. Pushing now is Hidalgo into the post, kicks out to Covington for 3, no good long. Rebound Barkus. Barkus had it knocked out of his hands and out of bounds. Pennsauken Tech now wants a timeout with 51 seconds to go in the quarter. We're tied at 10. We'll keep it right here. It's a 30-second timeout. Cooperative Care Incorporated is a proud sponsor of high school sports. If you or someone you know need help with substance abuse or mental health, call Cooperative Care at 609-741-6363. Reef Family Pharmacy makes it easy to stay healthy through their attentive customer service. Located at 1037 Route 9 South, call Reef Family Pharmacy 609-465-0004 or reeffamilypharmacy.com. Figgy Tech for all your technology troubles. Figgy Tech is located on Rio Grande on Route 47 in Rio Grande. Call 609-849-0495 today. And Middle Township has the basketball with 45 seconds to go in the period.
Well, Middle Township, the reason this game is tied is because the Panthers are doing a better job on the offensive boards than Pennsauken Tech.
Middle looks to hold for one. Pennsauken Tech has actually gone to a 2-3 zone here. Jameer McNeil just bouncing the basketball inside the division line.
Possession arrow in favor of Middle to start the second quarter.
All right, 14 seconds to go. It looks like Middle's ready to go. Here's Jameer McNeil, goes to Howell. Howell goes in the corner. Jameer McNeil for three, in and out. Rebound taken by Barkas. Foul line jumper is blocked. And a long half-court shot by Smith is no good at the buzzer. The end of one quarter, a very spirited first quarter. Middle 10, Pennsauken Tech 10. Back after this 30-second break on 106.3 The Shore. Back in Middle Township, Brian Cunniff, Buddy Tarbotton, Chris Knoll, live video stream on 106.3 The Shore here at coastsportstoday.com. Hemingway's at the Grand in Cape May is the locals' favorite restaurant for lunch or dinner. Hemingway's oceanfront on Beach Avenue in Cape May. You can follow them on Facebook. Shorty Title Company and John Linnington are proud to sponsor high school sports. For all title needs, call Shorty Title, 609-846-9700. Middle will have the ball starting the second quarter. Haddonfield is up 17-6 after the first quarter on Lower Cape May. Winner of that game plays the winner of this game in the next round. Devin Bach drives to the basket. He's shut off at the top of the lane. Goes to Anthony Trombetta, and Middle will reset its offense. Trombetta, great crossover into the post, couldn't finish. Long rebound comes out to Hidalgo. And now it's Smith pushing for Pennsauken Tech. Takes it into the lane, and he traveled. Good call by the official.
And Brian, in that first quarter, Pennsauken Tech shot 4 for 11 from the floor. They were 4 for 8 inside the arc, 0 for 3 from beyond. They were 2 for 2 from the line. They turned it over 4 times. Middle shot 3 for 17 from the floor.
Here's Hal taking it right wing. Hal drives the baseline, goes to the basket, no good. Rebound comes down to Hidalgo. Hidalgo pushes into the paint. He is fouled. And Hidalgo will go to the line for 2 shots.
And as I was saying, Middle was 3 for 17 in that first quarter. 3 for 12 inside the arc, 0 for 5 from beyond. They had 12 rebounds as a team, 8 offensive. But Brian, they were just 4 of 10 from the foul line.
Yeah, right now that's the difference in the game. As Hidalgo makes the first, Pennsauken Tech is 3 for 3 from the line, and they lead 11-10. The second free throw is no good, though. Rebound to Devin Bach. Bach goes to Aiden Howe. Howe pushes up the floor to Barkas. Barkas whips it to Trombetta in the corner. We'll bring it back out, goes to Zarfati. Zarfati dribble handoff with Trombetta. Goes to Aiden Howe. Howe steps in at the foul line area, goes to Bach. Swung in the corner to Zarfati. Swings it across to Trombetta for 3. Off the iron, no. Long rebound. Lost by Devin Bach. And now it is Pennsauken Tech pushing to the basket. No good. Rebound Barkas. Got it to Trombetta. Trombetta pushes and bounces it down low to no one in particular, and it goes out of bounds. And Jameer McNeil and Bubba McNeil will check back in for middle. Barkus and Howell will sit.
And right there, Brian, I mean, that was a wasted opportunity. Middle Township gets the stop. Then they get the run out with the rebound, but they're unable to get off any kind of shot.
A steal by Middle. Trombetta outlets to Zarfati. The layup is good. Middle showed a little trap zone defense there. And they're going to show it again. Here's Hidalgo. Bounces in the corner to Covington. Passed into the post. The layup is good by Karan Drummond. Here's Jameer McNeil. Goes over to Bubba McNeil. Hands back off to Jameer. Jameer slips, falls. Stolen away. Running is Pennsauken Tech, and the layup down the other end is good by Martinez. 15-12 Pennsauken Tech. 5.5 to go second quarter.
Well, and as you said, that time Jameer McNeil, he slips, falls down, turns the ball over, and the Tornadoes turn it into an easy 2 points.
Bach in the corner. Trombetta for three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound Smith. Smith running. Smith kicks out. Hidalgo for three. No good. Rebound Zarfati. Zarfati's pass goes out of bounds, though. And Pennsauken Tech will have it, and that's an unforced turnover there.
Yeah, and that's the 5th turnover here in the first half against Middle Township. And they're the types of turnover that really, really kill you. And obviously that's not what Coach Lamar Greer wants to see.
Hidalgo flips over to, there's Martinez to Hidalgo. Now it's Smith in the post. He traveled. Good defense down there by Zarfati.
Yeah, that time Michael Smith, the leading scorer at 18.3 a game.
Jameer McNeil to Zarfati. Up top to Bubba McNeil. Gets a ball screen from Devin Bach. Drives to the left. He's shut off. Goes to Bach. Bach into the lane. Kicks Trombetta. A baseline three. No good. Rebound Bach on the weak side. Kicks out to Bubba McNeil for three. No good off the back iron. Bach, another offensive rebound. Kicks it out. Lost it. Pushing is Martinez. Into the lane. No good. Rebound Smith, and his putback is good. Middle is shooting horrifically from the field right now. They trail 17-12. Jameer McNeil, left side, drives off the glass, no good. Rebound off of Middle and out of bounds. Kamar Whitfield back into the game for Pennsauken Tech, who leads by 5, 3:50 to go second quarter.
Middle is 4 for 24 from the field so far here in the first
Whitfield
half.
in the post, no good. Rebound goes off of Hidalgo, and Middle will have it. That was good defense by Devin Bach there in the post.
4 for 24, Brian, from the floor. 0 for 8 from beyond the arc.
Zarfati with it, top of the key. Drives, kicks to Trombetta. Trombetta for three. Off the iron, no good. Long rebound comes down to Martinez. Martinez to the right wing. Martinez drives baseline, layup, no good. Rebound, Jameer McNeil. He's pushing for Middle Township. Up the right wing. Goes around everybody to the basket. Avoids the charge, misses the layup. Rebound Zarfati, kicks to Bubba McNeil. Into the paint. He kicks out. Zarfati for three. In and out. Bach the offensive rebound. Dips in, and he is fouled. And he'll go to the line for a 1-and-1.
And that's Devin Bach, third offensive rebound here in this second quarter. 2:59 to play in this second, in the first half. 17-12, Middle Township trails.
Free throw by Bach is no good. Rebound Zarfati. Zarfati doubled, got it to Bach in the corner, and Bach stepped out of bounds.
And Brian, that's Middle Township's 7th turnover. So right now the Panthers are just shooting themselves in the foot repeatedly.
Martinez to Hidalgo, top of the key. Hidalgo picked up by Bach. Goes to Martinez. Bounce backdoor, and we have a foul and a basket. What a move and what a finish by Zach Hidalgo.
Yeah, Hidalgo doing a good job again with that penetration down the right side, and he's able to use the glass, throws it high up off the glass and in.
Free throw's no good. Rebounds Zarfati. 9-2 run here by Pennsauken Tech. Jameer McNeil lost the dribble in a bad spot, got it to Bach. Goes in the corner to Bubba McNeil. He brings it out and flips it to his younger brother.
Right now, Pennsauken Tech on a 9-2 run.
I think I just said that. Here's McNeil, kicks. Bubba McNeil for three. That's no good. Here comes Smith to Hidalgo to the basket. Layup spins out. Rebound Bubba McNeil. Outlets to Zarfati. 4-on-2 for Middle Township. Zarfati bounces to Trombetta. Layup is good.
And that's the first points of the basketball game for Trombetta, who averages 11.7 a game.
19-14, Pennsauken Tech, the lead in the ball. 1.5 to go before halftime. Hidalgo between the circles. And he's bumped and fouled by Zarfati.
And Michael Zarfati was not happy with that call, but nonetheless.
Timeout called by Pennsauken Tech. This will be a 30-second time, no, full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be back after this on 106.3 The Shore. Back on 106.3 The Shore, high school basketball, brought to you by Finn's, the premier restaurant in Cape May. For the great restaurant with the Art Deco look, check out Finn's on Decatur Street in the Washington Street Mall. The Borough of Avalon, cooler by a mile for concerts, special events, sports camps, and more. Visit avalonborough.net. Radzetta Funeral Home takes pride in offering personalized service to each family. That's Radzetta Funeral Home, Hand Avenue in Cape May Courthouse. 19-14, Middle Trails, Pennsauken Tech, 1:23 to go second quarter.
Middle Township is 5 for 31 from the floor. They're 5 of 19 inside the arc. They're 0 from 12 from beyond. They have yet to make a three-point basket.
Pennsauken Tech the ball with the 5-point lead. And it looks like they want to hold for one.
Well, the possession arrow is in their favor.
Middle's not going to let him. They're going to come chase. Smith with the basketball. Goes over to Hidalgo. High post pass tipped. Stolen away. Bach got it to Trombetta. Outlet it to Aiden Howe. His layup is rejected. Bubba McNeil the rebound. Into the post. Floater no good. Rebound battled for. Here comes Smith. Smith running to the basket. Blocked by Jameer McNeil. He pushes. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Bubba McNeil to the basket. No good. Tipped up by Trombetta. He is fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And wow, you want to talk about some up and down action. You know, the play, it might be a little helter-skelter. That foul right there, Brian, that was big because Angel Martinez the second leading scorer, he picks up his third personal foul.
And Martinez isn't happy. He's acting like he wasn't even in the area, but that foul was definitely called against him. Free throw by Trombetta rolls home. 19-15 Middle trailing. 37 seconds to go in the half. South Jersey Group 2 tournament game. Trombetta's second is good.
At Middle Township, they're just 6 of 13 from the foul line in this first half.
Pennsauken Tech the basketball. Smith on the wing, and he traveled with it.
And Tornadoes coach Thomas Mitchell is not happy with that call at all. He's actually following the official all the way down the floor past the end line and is still giving it to him.
Middle of the ball, 16 seconds to go in the half. And Middle's going to take a timeout. And this will be 13 seconds to go, a full timeout in the half. Back after this 30-second break, 106-3 the Shore. Back in Middle Township, Brian Cunniff, Buddy Tarbotton, 19-16. Pennsauken Tech leads Middle late stages first half. The Mad Batter serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. Stop in and see what everyone is raving about at the Mad Batter on Jackson Street in Cape May. Cooper Levinson Attorneys at Law, proud supporters of the community. Cooper Levinson believes in client service, corporate responsibility, and dedication to the community. That's Cooper Levinson, 1-800-529-3161. 13 seconds to go before halftime.
And Brian, neither team has made a three-point bucket in this first half. Pennsauken Tech, they're 0 for 4, but the Panthers are 0 for 12.
Zarfani with the basketball. Pennsauken Tech switches to zone. 8 seconds to go. In the corner, Bubba McNeil. 5 seconds, brings it out. Couple crossovers, goes to Jameer McNeil. Pulls up for a long two at the buzzer that's no good. And we'll go to the half with Pennsauken Tech leading 19-16. We'll take a 4-minute timeout, come back with the halftime report on 106.3 The Shore. All right, back at Middle Township High School, Brian Cunniff with Buddy Tarbotton, 19-16. Middle trails Pennsauken Tech here at the half in this South Jersey Group 2 playoff game. It's been a very, very physical and athletic half, but not a lot of finishing at the basket. 19-16 is your halftime score for Pennsauken Tech. Michael Smith has 6, Zach Hidalgo 5, 4 for Angel Martinez, 2 each for Karan Drummond and John Covington. For Middle Township, Michael Zarfati has 5, 4 apiece for Bubba McNeil and Anthony Trombetta, 2 for Jameer McNeil and 1 for Aiden Howell. And the big story, Middle shooting just 6 of 13 from the foul line in the first half, Buddy.
And Brian, and that is, obviously, Middle Township, they only trail by 3, which is remarkable when you consider how bad they're shooting. Pennsauken Tech, they were 8 for 23 from the field in that first half. They were 8 of 19 inside the arc, 0 for 4 from beyond. They had 15 rebounds, 13 defensive, 2 offensive, 3 of 5 from the foul line, and they turned it over 10 times. Middle Township, 5 for 34 from the floor. They were 5 of 22. Inside the arc, 0 for 12 from beyond. They had 24 rebounds as a team. Now you're going to see a team with that big of a rebounding advantage, 24 to 15, and of those 24, 15 of them were offensive rebounds. So you would think, but they were unable. How many shots did they miss down low inside? And the other killer for them, Brian, was the foul line. They were 6 for 13 from the charity stripe, and Middle Township turned it over 7 times.
All right, we'll take a 1-minute break. We'll come back with the start of the second half. 19-16, Middle Township trailing Pennsauken Tech. High school basketball on coastsportstoday.com and 106.3 The Shore. (19-16), Pennsauken Tech leads Middle Township here at the half. Some scores from around South Jersey in boys basketball. Lower Cape May trails Haddonfield 31-12 at the half. A final, Millville rallied from 15 down in the second half to beat Williamstown in overtime in Group 4, 66-63. And also in Group 4, Cherokee was a 47-42 winner over Kingsway. And in girls basketball, Middle Township was a 57-9 winner over Overbrook earlier this evening. And they'll play Collingswood in the next round, who upset Haddon Township. So Middle catching a little bit of a break there. And we'll have that game for you on 98.7 The Coast at a time to be determined. High school basketball on the Coast, brought to you by the Irma Deli Great place to go for a sandwich, pizza, and steak. Visit the Irma Deli on Breakwater Road in Irma, next to the Cape May Airport. The Bellevue Tavern, where great food, great times, and great crab cakes are waiting for you. Enjoy Courthouse Casual, fine food and spirits since 1905. Reef Family Pharmacy makes it easy to stay healthy through their attentive customer service, located at 1037 Route 9 South. Call Reef Family Pharmacy, 609-465-0004 or reeffamilypharmacy.com.
And Brian, you know, Middle Township, they only trail by 3. They're down 19-16. And when you look again back at the stat sheet, Jameer McNeil, he's 1 for 8 from the floor. He's got 2 points. Anthony Trombetta, he is 1 for 8 from the floor. He has 2 points. Bubba McNeil, he's 2 for 9 from the floor. So you're looking at your 3 big guns, your 3 leading scorers.
Well, you just don't expect Middle to shoot that poorly for 32 minutes, buddy. I mean, they're going to start making shots.
Well, exactly, and that's my point. My point, you know, 2 of those guys get going, you know, and they start making the shots that they're capable of. You're talking about, again, they're only down 3, 19-16. Pennsauken Tech, they have the basketball to start this 3rd quarter, and Middle Township's just got to come out and do what they've been doing, just continue to play hard, but obviously they got to start putting the ball in the basket.
Martinez to inbound. He goes to Hidalgo. Hidalgo will walk it up across the division line. Middle showing zone, but they're going to trap out of it, it looks like, when the ball goes to the wings. Martinez goes to Hidalgo. Back to Martinez. Martinez, Hidalgo for 3. Off the iron, no good. And then the ball hits a strap, which is part of the basketball support, so that is out of bounds. And Middle will have the ball. Trailing by 3 here, their first possession of the 3rd quarter.
And this is a big possession right here. Middle wants to come out and make something positive happen.
Trombetta on the right wing. Lobs in the corner to Jameer McNeil. Baseline drive, flips it out, back to Trombetta for 3. In and out, and Middle still can't buy a 3. Rebound to Smith. Hidalgo pushing for Pennsauken Tech. Into the lane, his floater is no good long. Rebound Zarfati. He's pushing. Zarfati takes a bump and is fouled, I believe, by Smith. Talk about aggressively pushing the basketball there, buddy. That was a great job by Zarfati.
Well, you know, he gets that rebound, and then he comes out. He saw he had a lane, and Michael Smith picks up his 2nd personal foul for the Tornadoes, 1st team foul.
Here's Middle with the basketball. Trombetta, top of the key area, bounces to Zarfati. Back to Trombetta. Trombetta holds against this zone. Goes to Zarfati. Jameer McNeil left side. Drives. Kicks to Zarfati. No, stolen away. And we're going to have a double dribble, though.
I'll tell you, Middle Township caught a break right there. John Covington not happy with that call at all.
Oh, it was the right call. Here's McNeil.
But how often do you see a player agree with that type of call?
True. Left side, Jameer McNeil for Bubba McNeil for 3, no good. Rebound brought down by Drummond. Smith bounces to Martinez. Shoveled back to Smith. Smith drives, foul line jumper, no good. Rebound Zarfati. Got it to Bubba McNeil. Up to Jameer McNeil to the basket. His layup is no good. Rebound comes down to Trombetta. Trombetta to Zarfati. 4-3. Off the iron, no good. Middle cannot buy a 3-point basket. Hidalgo to the basket. Tough angled shot, no good. Great box out by Bach. And Middle Township has the basketball. McNeil to Zarfati. Back to Bubba McNeil between the circles, and he settles things down. Middle resets its offense. Goes over to Trombetta. Trombetta fakes a three, takes a bump, gets the ball back, goes to the basket, no good but a foul.
I'll tell you what, Trombetta, he did take a bump, but you know, Brian, is the Middle Township faithful, they're not happy that there was no call, but that was the correct no call. And Karan Drummond picks up his second personal.
Trombetta's free throw is good. He's got 5 points.
And he is now 3 for 3 from the foul line.
Second free throw by Trombetta is good. Second time that Middle's made a pair of free throws. Trombetta's 4 for 4. The rest of the team is really struggling from the line. Pennsauken Tech with the basketball. Hidalgo goes to Smith, back to Hidalgo. Drives, tries to spin into the lane. Loose on the floor. Stolen away by Bubba McNeil. Now it's loose. Picked up by Trombetta. Trombetta running. Bounces across to Jameer McNeil. Layup is good.
And Middle Township back on top right now, 20-19, 4:45 to go, third quarter. And yes, the Panthers needed that. They're on a little 4-0 run.
Martinez to Hidalgo. Hidalgo goes over to Covington. In the post to Drummond. Kicked out. 3-ball on the way is no good. Long rebound comes down to Jameer McNeil. He wants to push. Cross court pass to Trombetta. The layup is good. What a look by Jameer McNeil. Timeout. Pennsauken Tech. And Middle has started the second half on a 6-0 spurt. And we'll take a 30-second timeout as the Panthers now have a 3-point lead.
And Brian,
back after this on 106.3 The Shore.
Fry. 10-0 run. 10-0.
High school basketball on 106.3 The Shore, brought to you by Lucky Bones. Stop in Lucky Bones for great food with great friends. Lucky Bones at the foot of the bridge in Cape May. So Middle has scored the first three here of the first six of the third quarter. But as Buddy noted during the timeout, it's actually a 10-0 run because Middle trailed 19-12 at one point in the second quarter. And so the Panthers with the 22-19 lead.
And obviously, Brian, this is what we were talking about, you know, at halftime and prior to the third quarter. Middle Township was in a good position. They just had to start making shots.
Zachariah Hidalgo for Pennsauken Tech. Goes over to Angel Martinez. Middle's in man-to-man here on this set. Martinez gets a ball screen from Whitfield. Martinez now goes right side to Hidalgo, further on the right to Smith. Smith backs away. Now it's Martinez again. Martinez drives, shut off by Devin Bach. High post pass to Smith. Smith turns, faces. Couldn't get a shot or a pass away, goes to the right wing. Drives, spins, shovels it back to Martinez for three. It's an air ball. Rebound is going to go off of Middle Township, though, and out of bounds.
Yeah, that was just a tough break right there. Zarfati thought he had his man boxed out. The guy got around him, then threw the ball off of him.
Covington lost the dribble, almost threw it away. To the basket and laying it in is Zach Hidalgo. Good move in the post. The Pennsauken Tech needed that basket.
And that was a good find. A good find and a good move, as Brian said. Hidalgo finished it off well.
Jameer McNeil Crossover dribble, top of the lane, ball's loose. Jameer McNeil somehow came up with it, got it to Bach. Bach, reverse layup, he's fouled. Boy, McNeil looked like he lost it, buddy. I don't know what he did down there on the ground, but he ripped it right away and shoveled it to Bach, who will now go to the line.
Well, you know, we've watched Jameer McNeil, Brian, all year. And the freshman, he's got no quit in him. You know, he plays until the whistle. And that's what happened right there. He was able to come away with that steal.
Bach with the free throw. Yeah, at some point here, buddy, you know, the Pennsauken Tech coach, Thomas Mitchell, has been all over the officials in this game, and at some point they're going to have to warn him. Free throw was missed. And Sarfati got the offensive rebound and will go to the line for two as he's fouled.
And they're going to call that foul on Kamar Whitfield. Whitfield is going to pick up his third, and that's the fourth team foul here in the second half. Actually, here we're still here in the third quarter. Fourth team foul against Pennsauken Tech.
Sarfati's first is good. He struggled at the line tonight. He's now 4 for 7. He's got a good stroke. It's just one of those things for him in the first half. Second one is nothing but net. He now has 7. Middle leads by 3, 24-21. Here comes Michael Smith for Pennsauken Tech, picked up by Sarfati. Smith takes it right, flips it over to Martinez, who traveled.
And Angel Martinez that time, I mean, that's an unforced turnover right in front of his bench, right in front of his coach. And that's the 13th turnover against the Tornadoes.
Trombetta right side, gets a screen from Bach, backs it away. 2:25 to go in the third. Middle Township leads by 3. Left side, Jameer McNeil. McNeil drives, bounces to Trombetta, to the basket, off the glass, no good. Rebound brought down by Bach. Great play by Devin Bach to keep that alive. And now he's tied up, and we have a jump ball.
And the possession arrow is in favor of Middle Township. And there was some pushing going on. Anthony Trombetta, Brian, actually got pushed out of bounds down on that baseline. He didn't react, to his credit.
Middle to inbound. Trombetta to Sarfati. Drives, kicks. Trombetta for 3. Off the iron, no. Bach the offensive rebound, but he threw it away. Here comes Covington. Passes across. What a play by Trombetta. And now it's nearly saved in again by Sarfati. And instead he knocks over a trash can on the far side.
Yeah, there goes a lot of empty water bottles all over the place. But Michael Sarfati, you know, we got to give to a player. This Middle Township team, Brian, they hustle until, they don't stop until there's a whistle. They really hang it all out there.
1:56 to go in the third. Middle leads by 3. This has been a tremendous basketball game.
And we're going to have a little delay here as they need to clean up the water that was spilled out of those empty water bottles that were in a recycle can right off of the court, which is a little bit of a strange place for a recycle can.
High school basketball on the coast brought to you by Crest Savings Bank. Banking since 1919 with branches to serve you throughout Cape May County. Visit CrestSavings.com.
And Dr. Rementer, the athletic director, she came out to straighten everything
Driving
out.
to the basket is Hidalgo. He is fouled. And Middle Township will have it underneath, or excuse me, Pennsauken Tech will have it underneath.
They're going to call that foul on Bubba McNeil, his first team foul in the second half against Middle.
Smith turns right off the inbound, off the glass, no good, in and out. Good box out by Jameer McNeil. He has the basketball for Middle, brings it up, comes across the division line, spins away from trouble, kicks out. Trombetta drives, shovels off to Zarfati, layup, got it.
I'll tell you what, that was a nice feed from Trombetta to Zarfati. Middle now up 5, 26-21, 1:18 to play, third quarter.
Right side, we're going to have an illegal screen called against John Covington.
And Covington's going to pick up his second personal foul. That's the 5th team foul against Pennsauken Tech.
If Middle fans have gotten into it, buddy, if Middle could somehow figure out a way to knock down a 3, this place might explode. Here's McNeil, and he's tied up. Possession to Pennsauken Tech.
That was not a good place to dribble the ball between your legs, especially up high and not going anywhere, Brian. And he got his pocket picked.
Inside a minute to go in the quarter. Martinez, foul line jumper, got it.
That was a good shot right there by Angel Martinez. Good jump stop, left-hander, follow through, he knocks it down. 26-23.
35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Trombetta on the right wing, goes back out to Bubba McNeil. It looks like Middle wants to hold for 1.
Well, now the possession arrow is in the Panthers' favor from this point forward. So to start the fourth quarter, Middle would have the basketball. 15 seconds.
Bubba McNeil has it, he's ready to go. Goes to Trombetta on the wing. Trombetta spins, drives, kicks in the corner. Bubba McNeil for 3. Bang! As the buzzer sounds, and Middle takes a 29-23 lead into the fourth. Back after this 30-second timeout on 106.3 The Shore. Back at Middle Township High School, Brian Cunniff with Buddy Tarbotton, 29-23, Middle Township on top. And Buddy, that was Middle's first made three-pointer of the game.
By either team.
At the end of the third quarter. But Middle shot so many more, buddy. I mean, what were they at halftime? They were 0 for 12 at the half on threes.
Yeah, well, absolutely. And Middle Township, you know, they do that. They're a good three-point shooting team. And, you know, they picked the right time. Did Bubba McNeil, obviously, to drain that big 3. Middle gets the ball to start this fourth quarter. And, Brian, you know, right now, Middle Township, you know, going back to the second quarter, it was 19-12. So they're on a 17-4 run. They win that quarter 13-4, which was big.
Middle will have the ball to start the second half, or start the fourth quarter, excuse me. Leading by 6, 29-23. Jameer McNeil goes right side. Into the paint, kicks, pass was tipped out of bounds. Nice play by Jordan Underwood of Pennsauken Tech. Zarfati will trigger the inbound on the sideline in front of the large Middle Township student section. Here's Jameer McNeil. Hands off to Anthony Trombetta. Crossover dribble, takes a bump, got it to Jameer McNeil. Baseline drive, shovels the block. Oh, Jameer McNeil really should have taken that layup. He had it, and he shoveled it off, trying to be too unselfish. Smith to the basket, no good. Bach the rebound. Got it to Bubba McNeil. Through the middle of the court, and gets it up across the timeline and pulls it back. Now it's Jameer McNeil, guarded by Smith. Puts the ball on the floor to break a 5-second count. Takes it to the left, stops, lost it, got it back to Trombetta for 3. No good off the iron. Rebound Smith. Smith gets it to Hidalgo, back to Smith. Middle by 6, inside 7 minutes to go. Here's Martinez on the right. Walks it back out between the circles, bounces high post to Smith, swung in the corner, Underwood for 3. It's way short, an air ball. We have a foul called against Middle Township.
Yeah, they're going to call that foul on Trombetta.
And Aiden Howell will check in for Trombetta.
And Anthony Trombetta was subbed. He's out of the game now. That was his second personal foul.
In the corner, Smith fakes a 3, now steps back, fires, off the iron, no good. Rebound brought down by Whitfield, jump hook is good. Good move by Kamar Whitfield.
Well, he gets that offensive rebound and he takes advantage of it. It's now 29-25, Middle Township on top.
Jameer McNeil into the post, got it to Bach, kicked in the corner. Zarfati for 3, short, rebound, loose, and we're going to have a jump ball.
And the
Possession to Pennsauken Tech.
Yes, possession arrow to the Tornadoes. (29-25), 6:07 to play in this basketball game tonight. South Jersey Group 2 playoffs.
Middle showing some zone pressure here in the half court. They get it to Whitfield. He goes cross court to Martinez. Pass down low is stolen by Bach. Trombetta bounces ahead to Jameer McNeil. Layup is good. Pass ahead. Smith couldn't handle it on the baseline. He was ahead of the pack for Pennsauken Tech, and the pass was too far.
And Brian, that's the 15th turnover against the Tornadoes. 5:42 to go. It's a big offensive possession for Middle Township. They're up 31-25.
This matches their largest lead. Jameer McNeil, right side. Backs away, hands off to Trombetta, or to Zarfati, gets a return pass. Trombetta drives baseline, reverse layup is good. What a move by Anthony Trombetta.
And we've seen him make that shot on multiple occasions.
Hidalgo takes it to the right, goes to Smith. Baseline drive to the basket. His layup is good. Cuts it back to a 6-point lead for Middle. Bubba McNeil, top of the key. Stops at the foul line, kicks out. Jameer McNeil for 3. No good off the iron. Rebound to Underwood of Pennsauken Tech. Zachariah Hidalgo, left side. Kicks in the corner to Martinez. Back to Hidalgo. And now it's Martinez between the circles. Goes to the right. Hidalgo in the corner. Fakes a 3. Brings it back out. Martinez into the post. Finger roll, no good. Rebound, Bubba McNeil. Outlets to Zarfati. Cross court to Jameer McNeil, who loses it. Middle Township calls a timeout as Jameer McNeil jumps on the loose ball. Bach was in the same area as Jameer McNeil and reached back thinking the pass was for him. Otherwise, Jameer McNeil would have had a layup. Middle's going to take a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and come right back on 106.3 The Shore. Back at Middle Township, it's been a spirited game here. First round South Jersey Group 2 playoff game. Middle leading Pennsauken Tech 33-27 here in the fourth quarter, buddy.
And I'll tell you, and you're right, Brian, both of these teams, it might not be the most cleanly played game that we've seen all year, but I'll tell you what, the energy level on both of these basketball
off
teams.
The charts.
Yeah, I mean, they're really, neither team wants to lose. Neither team wants tonight to be the end of their season, and they are both playing like it.
Haddonfield was a 54-26 winner over Lower Cape May, so the winner of this game will go to Haddonfield on Wednesday. Jameer McNeil, baseline drive, got it to his brother Bubba, finger roll, no good. Rebound kept alive by Zarfati, bounces back into his hands, and his layup is gone. Middle matches its largest lead at 8, 35-27. Smith trapped, passes across, tipped by Howell into the backcourt. And now it is Pennsauken Tech with possession. Three ball is missed. Underwood, offensive rebound. His jumper is good.
And that was a good, strong move by the junior. He averages 5.5 points a game off the bench and 3.5 rebounds. And he's out there to give his team some offensive push.
Zarfati the basket. It's blocked out of bounds. Middle will have it. And
3:24 to go.
The officials, there's a problem with the possession arrow. Now the officials are coming together. Looks like there's a question about the possession arrow. Possession arrow is pointed in Middle's favor. Now they're going to say that's correct.
Well, it's pretty hard to win an argument against Tracy Hall.
Bubba McNeil for Middle Township. 3:15 to go, Middle by 6. Trombetta drives, kicks it back to Jameer McNeil. 3 minutes to go, Middle leads by 6. McNeil takes it to the right, hands off to Bubba McNeil. We have a foul called against Jameer McNeil away from the ball.
And that's going to be the first personal foul against Jameer McNeil.
It was after the dribble handoff, and he banged into the defender trying to turn the corner.
Third team foul against the Panthers. 2:47 to play.
High
in this
post
game.
pass to Smith, goes down to Hidalgo to the basket, takes a bump, kicks out to Underwood, swung over to Smith again, drives down the lane, his floater is no good. Rebound taken by Underwood, bounces back to Martinez, he traveled. Devin Bach checking back in for Aiden Howell.
And that was the 16th turnover against the Tornadoes. Right now, 2:30 to play in this game. Middle Township up 35-29.
Jameer McNeil with it. Bounces to Zarfati on the right side. Comes up top the box. Swung over to Jameer McNeil. Goes to Bubba McNeil. 4-3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound brought down by Smith. Smith will push up the right wing. Smith, baseline drive. Swung it in the corner. And we have a foul called on Bach as Hidalgo was held.
Yes. That's an understatement.
Yeah, if you're going to commit a holding foul, buddy, get your money's worth. Devin Bach certainly did there.
Absolutely.
2:01 to play, Middle by 6. Here's Smith, spins, goes to the basket, layup is good. What a move by Michael Smith.
Yeah, that was a big-time move by Michael Smith, the senior.
1:45 to go, Middle by 4, they have the basketball. Zarfati hands off to Jameer McNeil. His pass is tipped out of bounds.
The one thing he's been doing tonight, Brian, Jameer McNeil, he's not giving himself enough space between himself, the ball, and the person he's going to throw it to. A lot of his passes tonight have been tipped out of bounds.
Here's Bubba McNeil. Hands off to Trombetta, back to Bubba McNeil. Drives, kicks, Sarfati for three. Bang! Middle by 7, 1:20 to go. Smith into the post, to the basket, no good. Oh, tipped up and in by Smith. Timeout called by Pennsauken Tech. Middle leads at 38-33, 1:11 to go. Back after this 30-second break on 106.3 The Shore. Back on 106.3 The Shore, Brian Cunniff with Buddy Tarbotton, Chris Knoll handling the live video stream on coastsportstoday.com. 1:11 to go, middle leads, Pennsauken Tech 38-33 in this South Jersey Group 2 playoff game. The Sierra Restaurant Group in Wildwood proudly supports high school basketball on the coast. If you're looking for a bite to eat before or after any of the games, check out Poppy's the Mud Hen or the Dogtooth for a great local experience. So middle has it, leading by 5. Pennsauken Tech, you would figure, will show some pressure, and they do. I don't get how the officials are allowing this one player for Pennsauken Tech to be walking around with his uniform half up his body, his uniform jersey. And Angel Martinez has been doing it all night. Jameer McNeil trapped in the corner, lobs it over to Zarfati. Center of the floor to Bubba McNeil. Takes it up the floor, passes to Trombetta. Didn't have an angle to the basket, smartly brings it out, and he is fouled.
And Pennsauken Tech just had 5 team fouls. That's their 6th. So, and that foul was called on.
It's a good substitution here to bring Aiden Howell into the game, who's a better free throw shooter than Devin Bach, now that middle is in the bonus. Middle 2 inbound. They lob it out, and oh, what a great play by McNeil, and then Zarfati is fouled. Great play by Bubba McNeil to tip it to his teammate.
That was
nearly a turnover.
That was just very good athleticism right there, Brian. And Bubba McNeil, as you said, he saves a turnover, and he gets that tip. He gets that ball to Zarfati. Zarfati then draws that foul. So now he'll go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Big free throw here for Middle Township. It's good. He'll get another. He's got 15 in the game. And if he makes this, he turns it into a 3-possession game with 58 seconds left. Shoots, and it's good. Timeout is called by Middle. With 58 seconds left, they lead by 7, 40-33. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. That was a big set of free throws for Michael Zarfati, who now has 16 points to lead all scorers.
And Brian, he's now 7 for 10 from the foul line. He's made his last 5 in a row. So he's made the money free throws here in this fourth quarter. You know, and as you said earlier, he's got very good form, and he's a good shooter. So it was a matter of time of just getting that confidence back, you know, when he's on the foul line. The other thing, Brian, Zarfati also has 10 rebounds. So he's got a double-double.
58 seconds to go. Here's Pennsauken Tech. Into the corner. Underwood for three. No good. Long rebound to Jameer McNeil. Outlets it to Devin Bach. Bach to the basket. He double dribbled. Good call by the official. He double dribbled. Bach finished it with a dunk. But he definitely double dribbled on his way there.
As you can hear, the Middle faithful in the background, not happy. But that was a, obviously a travel call. A travel was not needed there.
Underwood in the corner. Got it back to Hidalgo, who lays it in while being fouled.
Yeah, that was big, I'll tell you what. Because that cuts the 7-point lead now to 5. And Bubba McNeil, he's going to pick up his second personal foul.
Free throw is good. 5-point game. Bubba McNeil is fouled by Smith, and he'll walk down and shoot a 1-and-1. This is his first trip to the line, and he has 7 points in the game.
Oh, and as you said, Brian, now this is his first trip to the line. The 5'10 sophomore guard. He's the leading scorer for this Panthers team at 13.1 a game.
Big 1-and-1 here for Bubba McNeil. It's good. That makes it a 5-point game, 41-36. 37.4 seconds to go. Free throw is good again. 2 huge free throws by Bubba McNeil. Middle by 6. Pass in the post, tipped away by Bach, but it goes right back to Pennsauken Tech, and Underwood lays it in. Jameer McNeil is fouled right off the inbound. 24.5 seconds to go.
Well, Middle Township gets it in, and Pennsauken Tech fouls quickly. That's a smart play, coming from the Tornadoes. And that foul was on Hidalgo, and that is that's his 4th, team's 9th.
Jameer McNeil, 1-and-1, good. This is the last set of 1-and-1s. Any foul from here would be a 2-shot play for Middle Township. They lead by 5, 24 seconds to go. Second free throw is good. Middle is 6 for 6 from the line in the last minute. Here's Smith, 20 seconds to go. Middle by 6. Smith to the basket, lays it up and in. Zarfati to inbound. Got it into Bubba McNeil. Lobs it ahead, but he's fouled before he could do so. And Bubba McNeil will go to the line with 9.7 seconds to go, with shooting 2 shots.
And Bubba McNeil did a good job. He had his head up, Brian. He just couldn't get rid of the basketball, quick enough to get it to Devin Bach, who was wide open down the other end. And that foul was on Jordan Underwood. It's his first, team's 10th.
First free throw by Bubba McNeil is no good. 9.7 seconds left. Second one is good. Pushing is Hidalgo. Fires a 3. It's good. Timeout called by Pennsauken Tech. We're going to keep it here. There's 2.9 seconds to go. It's a 2-point game.
And that's the first 3-pointer of the game tonight for Pennsauken Tech. And it was a big one. I mean, it's now a 2-point game, as Brian just said.
Now they changed the clock to 3.2 seconds. So, good news for Middle is that they have the possession arrow in their favor. So it's one of those things where if you get the ball in bounds and get in trouble, you don't want to panic. Allow yourself to get tied up and just take the second inbound.
Well, also,
and you would hope that there's one of the 88 assistant coaches on the bench over there are letting the kids know that.
The Middle has one timeout left. Pennsauken Tech has 0.
Sarfati to inbound. Looking, got it into Bubba McNeil, and he is fouled.
And that foul is going to be on Angel Martinez. That's going to be his 4th.
I think they might add time back on here as well, buddy, as it seemed like a little extra went off. Let's see if they do. At 45-43, Bubba McNeil will go to the line for 2 shots. And
well, again,
they moved it up to 1.8 instead of 1.6.
Pennsauken Tech has no timeouts.
McNeil's first is good. He has 7 points in this game. Excuse me, 7 in the second half, 11 for the game. Second one is also good. That'll ice it. 47-43, 1.8 to go. Half-court heave by Smith is short, and Middle Township wins it 47-43. Take a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back and wrap this one up right after this on 106.3 The Shore.
All right, so
back here on 106.3 The Shore, Brian Cunniff with Buddy Tarbotton. Middle Township has won it over Pennsauken Tech, 47-43. They really do it with their defense and their fourth quarter free throw shooting. They made 9 of 10 in the fourth, and after struggling from the line really through 3 quarters. And they really iced this one from the free throw line as they rallied from a 7-point deficit in the second quarter to come back and win this basketball game.
Well, you know, Brian, as you just said, I mean, in that first half, they were 6 of 13 from the foul line. The second half, they were 13 of 16. So they finished the game 19 for 29, but down the stretch, as you know, they made 9 of 10. When the game when it really counted, and those free throws are big, you know, Middle Township came through. So, you know, it was a good win for Coach Lamar Greer and his squad. You know, we keep forgetting how young these guys are. You know, Jameer McNeil's a freshman. His brother Bubba McNeil is a sophomore, and you got Trombetta, who's a sophomore. I mean, these guys got Aiden Howe, who played a lot, is a freshman. So, hey, these guys, they got a nice win here today. Now they get to come back here at home on Wednesday and play again.
Pennsauken Tech finishes at 17-8. They got 14 from Michael Smith, 13 from Zach Hidalgo, 6 from Angel Martinez, 4 from Jordan Underwood, 2 apiece, Karan Drummond, Kamar Whitfield, and John Covington. For Middle Township, Michael Zarfati had 16, Bubba McNeil with 12, Anthony Trombetta with 10, 8 for Jameer McNeil, and 1 for Aiden Howe. And Middle improves to 17-7. And
And Brian, I think it would be safe to say our Coast Sports Today player of the game would be Michael Sarfati.
Yeah,
Sarfati, 16 points.
11 in the second half. And
10 rebounds.
We
He
just
hit
got
a double-double.
We've just gotten word that on Wednesday, the Middle girls will host Collingswood at 5:30. We will definitely have that game on one of our stations. The boys will be at Haddonfield at 6. Stay tuned to see if we can bring you that game. We're not sure on that just yet on Wednesday. Tomorrow we have a girl-boy doubleheader, 5:30 and 7 at Wildwood. The girls will take on Buna, and the boys will play Salem Tech. And those are 5:30 and 7 p.m. starts in Group 1. We'll have both games on 98.7 The Coast. Both games, coastsportstoday.com. So it's been a good start to the tournament for us. 57-9. The Middle girls won earlier tonight. They'll play Collingswood on Wednesday. And the Middle Township boys beating Pennsauken Tech in the nightcap, 47-43. In one of the most exciting games that we've seen all season. For Chris Knoll on the live video stream, for John back at the studio, all of our gracious sponsors, and my partner, Buddy Tarbotton.